and you will find that you've arrived in Frightenstein. Perhaps the Count will find a way to make his monster work today. For if he solves this monster mania, he can return to Transylvania. So welcome where the sun won't shine, to the castle of Count Frightenstein.
All right, you little devils. You win. You finally got me down. No, don't try to make up to account now. Is that your new bag, Igor? I bet it's yours.
Sorry, Master.
Do not laugh. You are late. Explain yourself.
I'm sorry, Master, but I had to run down to the village to do some errands.
I see. All right, get rid of that bag.
Yes, Master.
For now, it is time to raise the flag.
Yes, Master.
And to sing our national anthem.
Yes, Master.
Count it off yourself.
Right, Master. 9, 4, 9, 2, 1.
Brilliant.
Gory, gory, Transylvania. The werewolves and bats will overneem, yeah. The murky bird will likely claim, yeah, as you go stumbling through.
I pledge by the sign of a threefold sloth. But I will do my best to do my duty, to always obey the laws of the werewolf pack, and to never rest until Brucey lives once more and takes his rightful place in the annals of distinguished monsters. And I can once again return to that most glorious of homelands.
Gory, gory, Transylvania. As we go stumbling.
When a count conducts, you see. Of course it was beautiful. Everything I do is beautiful. I am beautiful. All right, Igor. Now explain yourself.
Well, Master, I was going down to the grocery store and doing some errands.
That's very good, Igor. It's nice to see that finally you are becoming a responsible person.
Oh, but Master, I've always been a responsible person. Like you tell me, Master, anytime, anything happens in the castle, I'm always responsible.
You're very strange, Igor.
Far out, An expedition Clyde once led into Peru found just the sort of animal not seen in any zoo. This creature was a cranky sort. All he would do was grunt, but stranger still was his two heads with one at back and front. At feeding time, Clyde was driven round the bend. No sooner was the one mouth filled than two would grunt again. But even worse, this animal was never sure of knowing, while on the run, if he had come or whether he was going. Hush, hush.
It's Zane's air time. All right, manners. How are you today? I'm just having a little fun with you, that's right. For one of Clyde Batty, just having some fun with you from Zany Zoo. Whoa. Strike. All right. And now we have a lovely film for you today, and I'm sure you're going to love it. It's quite interesting. I found it quite interesting when I was taking the pictures. That's right, and I'd be most happy to show them to you. One moment, please. Hello, Bawana Clyde Batty, at your service. What can I do for you? Yes, ma'am, what is it? The stick-feathered lapwing. Stick-feathered lapwing, I'd be happy to, ma'am. Of course. Right you are. Bye-bye. All right, a lady there has requested to hear the stick-feathered lapwing. And let's see how that goes. Branch it out! Branch it out! Oh, my goodness, fall is coming early. One of the leaves just fell. All right, and now, why don't we just go to the projector and find out what we're going to see today, and I think you'll just love it. All right, away we go. Oh, where we land, nobody knows, eh? That's right, really on today. My goodness, there's the second one. Ooh. Well, we better put on, bundle up in our clothes, eh? All right, focus in, projector on, and what do we see today? Today. Oh, look, hello, sir, and who's your friend there? I know what it is, do you, kids, eh? That's a caracal. C-A-R-A-C-A-L. Caracal. A caracal is a member of the cat family. That's right. But it's, well, actually, it's a smaller version of the cougar. It lives in deserts and plains of northern Africa and western Asia. And it's about 3 feet long. Oh, would you take a look at that, would you please? Very nice, too. Now, they weigh between 30 and 40 pounds. Oh, taking a yarn, are you, sir? They have long legs and they're strictly built for running, these chaps. That's right. Look at those interesting ears. Oh, an extra little tip on the tip. Very nice, too. Handsome fellow, eh? Now, they're powerful fighters using both their teeth and claws as savage weapons. But right now, this one's a little tired, I must admit. You're going to have a little shut-eye, 40 winks, as they say. Catnap? Oh, my goodness. How about a nice kiss? Would you give us a kiss? But careful not to bite now. Oh, lovely. Did you like that? I asked you, did you like it? Did you like it? Thank you. Oh, right. Right. You did like it. Thank you, I knew that. It's a foregone conclusion. Thank you. Right, bye-bye. Oh, I'm so glad you like it. That party certainly did. There's a song in the air about the fair señorita. Well, just having a little fun, you know, the donkey serenade and all that. All right, this is Bawana Clyde Batty saying to you, as he always has to do at the end of his show, Ooga Booga, which means Freaky Freddy's foes and products will never play on a Broadway, but then I'm no critic. Or am I? Right you are. Ta-ra, mates, and come back again.
I enjoy seeing animals. I like them, eh?
Yes, you're right. The moment has arrived. We'll be back soon.
Animals should run free.
The Oracle says that games of chance are really rather nice and often plays with several pairs of black pearl gambling dice. He says my next roll will be 6. The dice roll from his hand, and sure enough, 6 comes up, as if he had it planned. If you accuse him that his dice are fakes that he's had fixed, he'll say they haven't. I can't help it if all they roll is 6.
Boy, that really smarts on the ears. Oh, welcome. I am the grand, almighty Oracle. I possess the world's greatest psychic powers. I also possess the world's greatest collection of crystal balls. I always do that. I'll never smarten up. Here, hold on. I have a spare one. And not only that, today... Excuse me, please. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. Today, we are going to talk about, let us see, oh, swirling mist that the gods have kissed, which sign whose life will fortune twist. Ah, it's coming through. And it is Leo. Yes, today we are going to talk about Leo. Ah, Leos really like to be talked about, too. Leo is the lion, king of the 12 signs. He is proud, mighty, regal, and sometimes impossible to be around. Leos are born between July 23rd and August 22nd, and their symbol is, what else? The lion. It figures... Oh! It figures... Oh, these nails, I must get a manicure. Leos are basically kind and benevolent, though they give their kindness like a ruler, bestowing favors. Now it is time to look into the crystal. Magic crystal, crystal ball. Tell me now. Tell me all. Ah, yes. All right, now take your head out of the clouds, Leo, for a moment and listen to your prediction for today. Aha. Today is the day to be diligent, Leo. Build on a solid basis. Shortcut methods will not do, and they'll promptly require efforts to be repeated later on. Don't waste your time to cut corners, and just stick to quality, and don't waste your efforts. Well, that sounds like good advice for anyone.
Gronk!
Gronk, how are you today? Nice to see you.
Good.
Good. Tell me something, Gronk. Have you ever seen a boat race?
Sure, I saw a pretty exciting race one day. My Uncle Wilbur was in it.
Well, who won?
The police.
The police?
Sure, they were chasing Uncle Wilbur. He'd stolen the boat.
Oh, shame. No, Gronk, I mean a real boat race like with cruising yachts.
No, I never saw that.
Well, this book will tell us everything we ever wanted to know about boat races.
Oh, really? What's
Yeah.
it called?
Everything we've ever wanted to know about boat races.
Wrong.
All
Okay,
right.
what does it say there? Let's hear it.
All
there.
right, here we go.
Okay.
It says here that competitions for almost every kind of boat, from a dinghy right up to a
Battleship.
battleship. And no, it's not a battleship.
It's not a
Battleship don't
battleship.
race. Please be quiet.
Wrong.
All right.
All right.
Now, they have races from a dinghy to a giant cruising yacht.
Cruising
Yeah.
yacht, sure.
Big boats race between such places as San Francisco
And Kansas City.
And Kansas City. And that... Not Kansas City. That's the
Not
wrong
Kansas
place.
City?
No,
Oh.
you just listen. I'll tell you what it
Okay.
is. They race between San Francisco and Hawaii,
Sure.
or Miami and Bermuda.
Oh, those are nice places.
Yes, they were. They're very nice. These races are very exciting and usually last for days and
Sure.
days. Now, other times, little boats less than 10 feet long will race against
Dog sleds.
dog sleds. And
Not dog sleds.
not dog sleds.
I can tell
Please
from
don't
your
do
look
that
it's
to
not
me. I'm
dog
trying to
sleds.
read this. They race against themselves over a course that can be less than a mile in length. Now, the greatest race of all is for
A $5 bill,
a $5 bill.
right?
Wrong. Not right. Will you please stop
Wrong.
that? The race is for the America Cup, with American and
Oh.
British yachts competing. You see that?
Is that what it's for?
Yes.
Sure. Well, that's pretty interesting there.
I think so. You know something? I don't think that your uncle should ever have tried running away from the police.
Well, I know that. I mean, but when he heard them firing at him, see? He thought that was the gun to start the race. Crazy
Gronk.
old Uncle Wilbur, you
You
know?
know something, Gronk?
Yeah?
Sometimes to me, you are a big drag.
No, I'm a Gronk.
Oh, a drag,
I'm a
Gronk. Goodbye.
Gronk.
It is written that he who meditates
on the closest point of historical indifference, will only find relief from the burning house by eating his mantra.
Grizelda's favorite recipe is something called sponge cake. She puts a sponge inside the stove and then sits down and waits. Pound cake is another one, and I don't like its sound. It says you take a cake and stick and then begin to pound. One day, she had to go off to the florist for an hour, and all because her recipe had said she'd need some flour.
Oh, hi! I'm Grizelda the gourmet. Blue skies flying by me. Looking at blue skies, I walked into a tree. Oh, beautiful! But it leads me to a moral. Come along and I'll tell you all about it. Now, this is for the younger kids. I always want you to stop, look, and listen in traffic. See, if you don't, look to the left and look to the right, and you'll never ever get run over. It's very true. You wouldn't want to look like me, would you? No one could be that lucky. Too groovy. And now, we've got a beautiful batch of Beehive bumpkins for you today, and it's just scrumptious and glorious.
Ooga booga. You'll never guess what's coming next.
Now, this is actually a mixture of old eggshells and peanut things. Come on here. There, that's better. Yes, we want action, action. We're into the bat for you. Now I think it's about time we used a very colorful and lovely egg that you just break very gently into the bowl. Wow! I catch you every time, don't I? And now with a little flour to give it body. And then we're going to mix it up. Here we go. Oh, this is looking just wonderful. Oh, and now for the final ingredient. Oh, how's Polly today, eh? Oh, watch a fly. Fly. Wonderful. And now for the final ingredient, and it's very, very important. You see, we have here a beehive. Here we go with the old beehive. Now, actually, what I'm doing now, I'm putting the beehive in the cauldron because I want to cook up something for my honey. Oh, I'm excited. That's the winner. And now here we go. We're just about ready. I think just a little more liquid in here. I like it a little more pasty. Now, we're going over to the cauldron and get ready for Happiness Street. Ooh, watch it. Now, into the old cauldron she goes. Where's the cauldron? Cauldron, cauldron, toil and trouble. Cauldron boil and cauldron bubble. Oh, this has got to be a winner. I just know it. Taster's time. I love it. It's rotten. Well, come and see me again soon, because we're just having so much fun.
Gee, I don't know. He must be from out of town. Oh, boy.
Right back now, here.
The S is definitely not for silly.
I seen Grizelda.
All right. Pull over. This is a grammar raid.
I knew that.
This is the grammar slammer here again, ready to hammer in some grammar with the help of the grammar slammer bammer.
You like nice bammer?
Never before breakfast.
Well, here we go again. Say good morning to Igor.
Good morning to Igor. You really want me to have a good morning?
But of course, my dear boy.
Sure. Then go away, both of you.
Goodness, aren't we touchy this morning? And after messing up the English language so badly, too.
What?
Well, just take for instance, you said, I seen Grizelda with the Wolfman. Can we have a replay of that, please? All right.
That's
you
wrong.
know that's wrong, Igor.
Wrong. Yes, you could be right.
Of course I'm right.
That might have been the Count I saw her with.
Oh, no, I was afraid of this. Igor, you know that it's the sentence that's wrong.
Hammer. All right, whatever you say.
No, it's what you say. You said, I seen Grizelda with the Wolfman. Now, what's the right way to say that?
I seen Grizelda with either the Wolfman or the Count.
No, it's the I seen part that's wrong.
Now, time to hammer. No.
Hold on there, Bammer. Hold on. Come on, Igor, get it right. I'm losing control of the grammar slammer Bammer.
Hold him up. I saw Grizelda with the Wolfman.
All right, that's right. Let's see it up on the screen there. There it is. You're right. I saw Grizelda.
So it was the Wolfman after all. You must have seen them too.
When I'm calling you.
Oh, I've always felt librarians are just a little batty. No matter what you say to them, they're never very chatty. I've often tried to talk to them and start some conversations, but they just say, go away, they haven't got the patience. And if you need a certain book or ask a special wish, the only answer that they'll give is shh, 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 shh.
Welcome to the library. Yes. Are you ready for horror? For I am horror. Say hello to Her Highness, Polly. Hello! No, not you. Polly, do you have anything to say? No. Frighten you out of your wits. Are you ready? This time I know what's going to happen. You will see. As Tommy Snooks and Bessie Brooks were walking out one Sunday, and here it comes, said Tommy Snooks to Bessie Brooks, tomorrow will be Monday. Now there's some heavy thinking for you. Imagine that. Sunday and the next day's Monday. And I guess the next would be Tuesday. Heavy numbers are laying on you. As Dolly was milking her cow one day, Tom took out his pipe and began for her to play. So Doll and the cow danced the Cheshire round till the pail was broken and the milk ran on the ground. Pretty dumb, pretty dumb. Hinks, minks, the old witch winks, the fat begins to fry. Yes, Her Highness. There's none at home but Jumping Joan, Father, Mother, and I. Yeah, I'm getting you, aren't I? I'm getting them, my little darling. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm getting them. Yes, I am. Lucy Lockett lost her pocket. Kitty Fisher found it. It had ne'er a penny in it, but a ribbon round it. Perhaps it was the one that Jack was supposed to bring back from the fair, or Tommy, or whatever. But right now, the librarian grows very weary, and I must sleep. So until we meet again, I say goodbye.
Did you know that could be hazardous to your health?
Don't worry, it'll be over in a minute, I think. I hope.
Dr. Petvet is something else. What? I don't know.
Petvet has a theory that all animals can speak. He proved it to me readily on Friday of last week. Cats meow and dogs say ruff and horses have a way of telling you that they mean no. They shake their heads and nay. The only one that I have found who really cannot speak is the giraffe, because I find that they can only squeak.
Dr. Petvet. Oh, there you are.
Hello, Igor. How are you today?
I was just singing Time on My Hands.
Time on my hands. You're a very clever fellow. Look what we have today. Oh, boy, look at him. He's pretty accurate. Eh? You know what he's called? He's a Texas gopher tortoise. Now, you know the difference between a turtle and a tortoise? Well, all right, if that's how you want to put it. No, but you see, this is a Land Rover, this fella. See how the shell goes and how high up he is?
Yes.
Now, look here. I want you to see something. Now, you see these claws? Look at them. They're not flexible at all. Let me get it up here. Here. See that? They're not flexible at all. That's for digging. He digs in them. Yeah, that's right. And you see the hind feet, they're all flat, and there's no webbing, so he doesn't go in the water at all. And this is for walking on sand, you see, down the Texas deserts and things like that. Up on your tippy toes. Look at him go, isn't he something?
He's like a belly dancer.
Yeah, they get to be a length of 5.5 to 8 inches, so he's just about right to his maximum now, this guy. Now, the coloration varies. It's tan to dark brown, and these developing growth rings have finally developed this sculptured appearance, you see?
Yes.
Isn't that lovely?
He's beautiful.
That's right. Now, let me show you the belly parts here. Like, they're not hinged at all. See, they're solid.
Let me see.
Look at that, see?
Ooh.
That's his belly part there. Now, here's an interesting thing. You see this protective plate here?
Yes, I see
Look
that.
at, see that? Now, if he puts his head right in there, look at, see, he puts his head in.
Yes.
Now, anything trying to grab him this way, this shell here and here will protect him. They won't be able to get at him. He just goes inside his shell in his little house, and he's well protected.
He's a clever fellow. Huh?
Yeah, well, it's useful for overturning his opponents, too. You see, they never really ever kill each other at that. They try to get this little hook under each other, and then they whoop, throw over like that.
Like that, yeah.
Okay, now, I call him Sammy.
Sammy.
And I want you to have Sammy, Igor.
Sammy, come to
Why don't you ask the sloth? Ask the sloth.
Don't wait.
Come on, Sammy.
Oh, Mr. Sloth, so a fellow here named Sammy.
That's right.
And I thought I'd ask him to stay for tea. And cookies.
Yes, I know the answer to that one, Igor. Well, don't you worry. Dr. Petvet will be back with more pets.
Sammy, I'm really sorry.
He is too, Sammy, I know.
But I
remember.
wish pets are friends.
That's right.
Goodbye, Sammy. Such a nice tortoise.
Having done that,
What are you doing, master?
Playing a lot of tricks, I'll tell you that. Now, Igor, you know what this country needs? A good 5-cent pen. That's the third pen I've tried, and it doesn't work. I've got to do something about this. I've got to have a pen that works.
Master, and I know what you can do about it.
What, Igor?
You can, with your great inside brain, invent a brand new pen that will always write every time which way.
No, Igor, I don't think so. But what I think I will do is invent a new pen.
Yes, master.
All right, Igor, hold the fort. I'm going to the workshop, and I'm going to build it.
I say, invent a new pen. He said no. I'll invent a new pen. That was pretty quick, master.
I think so, Igor. Well, how do you like my new invention? All right, Igor, how do you like it? Do you know what I call this?
Master.
I call this the Count Frightenstein Universal PowerPoint Pen.
Count Frightenstein Universal PowerPoint Pen.
That's right, Igor, and you can assist me in this next experiment. Here, I want you to plug this into the generator.
How does it work, master?
How does it work? I'll tell you while you're plugging it into the generator.
Yes,
Now, it all starts at Niagara Falls. Now, when you come back, I will explain, because this is quite intricate indeed. Got it? Very good. It's plugged in. Now, the power starts with Niagara Falls. It's all coming over. It's turning the turbines, right? It's sending this power through cables right to the generator in Frankenstone. Now, when it gets there, it in turn is sent on, is relayed on to the castle by coming up the hill. When it enters the castle, it goes to the wires in the walls, which come to the outlet on the generator. When we plug into the generator and I switch this switch, and you throw that switch when I tell you to, that means all the power will congregate into this pen and make it the universal PowerPoint pen.
I think that's called electricity, master.
I was hoping there would be a simpler way to say it. All right, Igor, now, when you go over there, I want you to throw the switch when I say so. And I say so, throw the switch.
Good throw, master.
Good throw. That's the 15th window this week. Please be careful. All right, turn the generator on. Full power.
Generator on, master.
Switch on. Oh, I can feel it vibrating now. Yes, there it is. It's ready to work. What do you think of that, Igor, eh?
It's fantastic,
now
master.
It's time to test it, Igor.
Will it ride on butter?
On butter? Let's find out. Move that along, please. Careful, don't get your fingers in the butter. It rides on butter, it rides on butter.
Master, will it ride underwater?
Underwater? Why don't we find out?
Master,
it rides on water.
That's truly fantastical. This new pen of yours is the greatest invention you have ever invented.
I think so.
It rides on butter. It rides on water.
That's right.
It could ride anywhere. I wonder if you'd mind just signing this paycheck here for me with my 800 years back salary, what's outstanding, overdue to me.
Well, certainly I'll try that, Igor. Igor, isn't that horrible? I'm a flop again. Unfortunately, this does not seem to be able to write on paper. Isn't that awful, Igor?
Absolutely nothing.
We'll be back in a minute, right after this commercial. Commercial, that's it. We'll be back.
Hey, did you hear about the famous sea-going termite who discovered the Atlantic Ocean? Suddenly, right in the middle of dinner. Not only not funny, I don't even understand it. Okay, lunchtime.
The professor has a theory that the air is full of germs and floating around are millions of small microscopic worms. He said the air will kill you, which is something that I doubt, for you'll die a great deal faster if it's air you are without. Though he'll never prove this theory, he examines air each day, and when he looks into his microscope, the germs just float away.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, and children, and mothers and fathers, and teachers, and people? I am the professor, Julius Sumner Miller, and we do physics in this place. And our physics today has to do with the loop. Consider the following. Here I have a circular hoop connected to a track down upon it and around with the track out from it, resting on the floor. Now, what do I propose to do? I propose to roll a ball from some elevation such, H, say, so that it goes down, gains some kinetic energy, makes the loop here, and passes off here. Question, how high does that have to be in terms of the radius of the loop? I'll play with it a little while, then I'll show you some mathematics quickly and point out some things that are always wrong in the books. So, here we have it.
You know, I wish the professor could invent something to help Brucey.
The long track, around so and out so. Consider a steel ball. Watch it now. Well, it clearly did not go. Why? Not enough potential energy, not enough kinetic, not enough velocity here to keep it. Keep it what? Keep it pushing against the wall of the track, or keep the wall of the track pushing against it. Now somebody says, oh yes, I know, centrifugal force. But you remember early in these programs I made it clear that that language is used abundantly wrong. So let me go a little higher. Aha, that did it, beautiful. Oh, and I like that oscillatory motion. So let me do it with another ball. Larger. Beautiful, beautiful. Let it go. Oh, notice. I like that. I like it because it's highly elastic. You remember I wrote some equations on the board earlier whereby you could find, and I want to write them again because they're delightful to engage in, the total time that ball would bounce. You see how I am diverted. The total time it would bounce is as follows. See, I don't remember formulas. No, don't remember. 1 plus E and 1 minus E. And the total distance it goes is 1 plus E square over 1 minus E square. See, I do this again because mathematics is so essential to your life. Absolutely, especially if you are going to understand nature at all. But let me go back here. From what height must this be dropped? Answer, 5/2 the radius. That is 2.5 radii. There's 1 radius, there's 2 radiuses, there's 1/2 a radius more. Now, what do I wish to point out? The books always say 5/2 are, and it shows a ball rolling, and that is not right. 5/2 are is for a block sliding without friction. An idealization of the case, because you could have sliding without friction, but you could never have rolling without friction. So I leave it to you to think about. Since rolling has 2 energies, kinetic energy of translation and kinetic energy of rotation, will the ball have to be higher if it rolls? And the answer is yes. And I leave that for you to think about and to consult about with your teachers, which is part of our hope in this program. And now, another enchanting thing. 2 spheres on a string, and I'm going to do that. And you will see that they speed up as they get closer. About this, we shall talk another time. Thank you for watching.
Yellow. Can you say encyclopedia backwards?
Sure. Encyclopedia backwards.
I am the Wolfman. I am the Wolfman, and welcome to EECH. Groovy sounds from the groove yard. Yeah. Hold on, hold the phone. Hello? I am the Wolfman. Yeah, Count. Right. Okay, babe, as you wish. You got it, right. And we are coming to you through the courtesy of the Count and his Dracula Company. And remember, we believe in the wolf. Yeah. Hello? No, honey, don't call me while I'm working. Bye-bye. All right, now back to starting time. Chime time, that's what we want. And the time is just about midnight. Yeah.
Hello there. How are you today, Count? Not too bad? That's good. I feel good, too. Igor, what's going on out there?
I'm going to phone up Mr. Harvey Volbanger, and I'm going to complain about that postman, that mailman. He won't even say hello. He just says, and disappears into the distance.
Well, you probably take his breath away. All right, Igor, what's in the mail as if I didn't know?
Well, we have this monster hypnotizing manual.
That's what I've been waiting for.
We'll look at that later, Master. We'll just check the mail out first.
Igor?
Yes, Master.
Consider the mail checked. Now, let's have my book. Yes, the monster hypnotizing manual. Yes. Igor, do you know what this means? This means years of self-denial by thousands of men to gather all of this knowledge about hypnotism. And now it is in my hands, and pretty soon it will be in my power, for I will study this book and gain all the knowledge from it. Then I can will any animal, vegetable, mineral to my bidding. Anything I want them to do, they will have to do.
But won't it take years of study, supplication?
Of course, at least that. But with my new speed reading course, got it. You see? Now I am prepared. I can make anybody, anything, do my will and my power. Now, for instance, I will show you just how powerful I am now. You know the tulips that are always giving me trouble?
Well, I know those tulips.
What's this, Igor?
I'm watching, Master.
All right, you little devils. You are now going to obey the Count as you have never obeyed me before. And now I want you to sleep. Sleep! Ha! Why should I bother myself with trivialities such as tulips when I have before me the biggest test of all?
The great challenge, Master.
Igor, I am going to make Brucey close his eyes and sleep.
When I see it, I'll
Brucey,
believe
get
it.
ready. Now you're going to find out who the boss is around here. All right, Brucey, your eyelids are getting heavy. Heavier. You want to sleep. You're going to sleep. You're not cooperating. So who cares about that? I don't care.
Master, it's not a complete failure.
Why do you say that?
It says here in this magazine, which you studied with your great speed reading just now.
That's right.
You must have left this page out. It must have been stuck together. It says here that a good way to do these exercises is to concentrate with a mirror.
With a mirror?
Thus correlating all the hypnotic powers together into your steely blue, flint-type, powerful eyes.
Sleep.
Also, Master.
Yes.
It says also it is better to use a subject with low intelligence.
Really?
Yes.
Isn't that interesting? That's funny. Sleep. You know, I don't believe...
Lullaby.
I've seen that fellow somewhere before.
Average.
The Wolfman says, dig it. Dig what?
The castle lights are growing dim. There's no one left but me and him. When next we meet in Frankenstone, don't come alone.
That's the end of the show. Why don't you give your pet a hug?